I was just thinking about this before, chat. Like a couple of minutes before I start the stream. Do we really actually need a ban list? Like, I'm not gonna make a video about it, of course. That's not really my wave or anything like that. But like, do we need a ban list, or do people just want a ban list? Because I don't really think we need a ban list. Like, why? Like, tell me limit skill. Bro, can y'all stop? I so be thinking a 3-letter is not a word, it's a phrase, but is abbreviated with 3 letters. And I'm not gonna say it anymore, chat. But when you guys say things like limit skill drain, that's the first thing that pops into my head. Atenza. That's the first thing that pops into my head. But I'm not gonna say what those words are, because I've evolved and I'm trying to be a better person than that. So be yourself. You guys can guess whatever those 3 letters are that represent that phrase that I used to say on stream a lot that I thought was funny. But yeah, when you say things like limit skill drain, as if skill drain's somehow the biggest problem in the format, that's what I think. But like, do we actually need a ban list? I just don't think we do. It's still funny. To be honest, it probably is still funny. I'm just not gonna say it anymore. Thank you very much, Akinacism, coming through with the Twitch resubscription, 72 months in a row. Woo! That is 6 full years of grown ass manliness. See, I know your gender, so I can just go ahead and say it. 6 full years of grown ass manliness. We need a ban list. Brave, Verte, Pranks, also 6 years. Brave isn't really that great. Prank Kids doesn't need to get hit. I agree with you on one of the 3. Prank Kids doesn't need to get hit. It's not even the best deck. I'm not a fan of hitting the 3rd or 4th best deck of a format for no reason. I think that's silly. It's not the best deck. Despia is the best deck. And half of the Despia builds, like the dude who won the last YCS didn't play Brave. So is Brave really a problem? Because like he didn't even play it. He just played pure. That's from what I understand. And I think, I don't know if it was Grinder or Cody. One of them said like the deck is like slightly better if you don't. Cody Angelov said it. He said it in GG's video. He's like the pure branded deck is better than like the Brave one. So I don't know. I just feel like, you guys know when like a little kid is not really like hungry, but they think they're hungry, and then the second you give them food, chat, like they don't eat everything. That's the feeling that I'm getting here, chat. I used to see it with my brother like all the time with like Donnie and Jalen. That's the I'm not saying Braves wash, it's still awesome. That's just the feeling that I'm getting here. Hani said that too. That's what all the known players are saying. You've played in one event and you think you know. I'm not Akino. I'm not quoting myself. I just quoted Cody Angelov. I can literally show you. I can show you right this second. I spent the freaking hour watching GG's video, which I think is the biggest compliment, by the way, I can give to a YouTuber. Next time I see him, look at this. Look at this, chat. The whole bar is red. The entire bar is red. I watched this entire video last night. Let's just see. Round hand traps. Drop. I feel now like look, Brave or Branded being the best deck, that is my personal opinion. I mean, I don't know. Whatever you guys think is the best deck, that's fine. That's just my personal opinion. If you want to say, well, Cap, you're not qualified enough, fair enough. That's just my personal opinion. However, the pure build of Branded being better than the Brave build, that's his words. And like, I mean, I think he topped the last YCS he went to. So, dude, that YCS had less players than the New Jersey Regionals a week before. Hey, okay, who you know, like, that's not the point. Still a YCS.
You don't really need the Brave cards to be a means of negating like a hand trap. When you play the deck properly, you play it really correct, and you can play around those hand traps regardless. Being able to drop a lot more.
Let's see if I can find it.
Right, because so I've been playing this deck for like a week and a half now. Like pretty much just purely just play testing with the deck, and I found that like. I personally don't like the Brave cards in it. I like the...
Oh! One of the best players in the TCG says that the pure version that don't even play Brave is better than the other version. Almost, I mean, Brave is good. I'm not saying the cards are bad, but do they need to be hit? And like, even if we hit them, what do we do? We're just putting them at 2 anyways. Like, if you're saying, yo, ban Aquamancer, like, really? The card's been out for like 2 months. Like, really?
The more...
Speaking of this video, how did you feel about him saying Cyber's Eldritch is better than Pure? I mean, like, I disagree, but I'm not like completely up in arms about it, Selza. Like, I would have been up in arms if they would have put Eldritch as like tier 2 or like Rogue, and I'm like, wait, what? Eldritch just got 2nd place at like a pretty big white CS, and I just think Eldritch is good. Like, even if you're not saying pure Eldritch, chat, Eldritch as an engine right now, like the Eldritch cards are just, they're just good. Like, Lord's insanely good.
Have you forgotten that
like,
the
they're
amazing
just good.
power of money can do anything?
Okay, I'm not saying, yeah, no, I don't want to play.
Life happy.
Thank you very much, PBB.
Who here wants to test against me?
Oh, what's
I'm
up,
looking for
Tatium?
someone who is currently playing meta. Also, how are you doing today, Cupcake? Showed this last stream but wanted thoughts on the side for this format.
What did she call me? Also, how are you doing today, Cupcake? Showed this last stream, but wanted thoughts on this side of... Wait. On the side for this format. Thank you very much, Prince New Blood. Hey, Tatium. I'm not... Oh, Aquamancer, these nuts. I thought you said Aquamancer is nuts. I'm not saying... Understand what I'm saying. I'll do the push-ups in a second, chat. I understand that there are powerful cards in our meta. But do you guys not feel like let's just think about this concept. Do you guys not feel like maybe we had an established meta like 2 weeks ago, and then boom, we got a bunch of new cards and a brand new contender just stepped into the ring and changed everything about the game? Well, not everything, but they like drastically shifted the meta. So what's the point of making a ban list based on a meta that no longer exists? Like, the YCS Charlotte meta doesn't exist anymore. So like, why are we making a ban list based on that? If you're saying, okay, just hit Prank Kids and all right, well, you want Despia to be like tier 0 then? Like, that's what you're basically saying. Like, all right, Despia tier 0 for life then. Or time to like main deck Shadow Mirror or fucking non-fusion area. Like, I don't think people understand how drastically the meta like shifted post Charlotte. Resolving Aquamancer is a +3. I mean, you technically need a normal summon though. So you're saying if you have Aquamancer, I mean, is it even a +3? You're like you're counting Fateful as like a card that like actively is like doing something. I mean, like, I guess you can like disc and it can get you like more rights, but then you can't even use right if you have the token. So like that doesn't seem like a real plus to me. Like, the token, okay, I get that. The bounce, I get that too.
The amazing power of money can do anything?
Alright, I'm gonna do the push-ups. This is gonna get annoying. Hit Brandon in red, even though it just.
And now I have to do it.
Just call me a cup. I thought it would be longer, honestly. And I kind of lost count. Thanks. Okay. Souls turns it into a plus. Yeah, but now you're bringing like other arbitrary cards into it. What you said, BP, is, if I'm not quoting you verbatim, I apologize. What you said is Aquamancer is a +3 by herself. I mean, yeah, if you have souls, like, all right, then that just changes everything. Then it's like a +5 or something. But I just, yes or no question, chat. Yes or no question. Do we need a ban list? Yes or no? Right now, right here, right now. Does Yu-Gi-Oh! Need a ban list for the TCG? I don't think so. I think the answer is no. We don't we don't need a ban list. People just want a ban list. And like, there's a just ban Verte. You know what? That would probably be fine. Get rid of Verte No other change. Like, we don't need a ban list. People just want a ban list. That's all I'm saying, chat. And I don't think that's going to be a popular opinion. I think everyone's going to disagree. Cells is looking. I'm not. Spy Fox, I like you, but unless someone from the mod team or someone in the chat specifically vets your post to Discord, I'm not gonna click them anymore. Just because, like, I don't trust you. I just don't trust you. So, like, I will no longer click your links, and I'm just not, because I feel like it could just be a dick, or I feel like more likely it would be like a dick with like Sells' face on it, and you'd be like, tee hee, so funny, and it's like, nah. So I don't trust you anymore, Spy Fox. So it's Sells. I need more information than that. Again, if it's a dick with Sells' face on the head of the dick, like, okay, well, it's technically so. I just know it's gonna be some cringe shit, and it's too early into the stream for cringe. Catch me around like midnight or something. If we had, wait, what are you saying, Tatum? If we had one, we could put the game in a way better spot. Okay, but give me a hypothetical ban list that would not, okay. See, like, I feel like the timing is just bad. Because if you're giving us a ban list, but most of your hits are from like the YCS Charlotte meta, then I just feel like you're by default making like more players go to branded. And then if you're hitting branded, it's like, bro, the structure deck just came out like a week ago. What we gonna do? We gonna put branded fusion to 1? Like, is that what we're doing, chat? We're like hitting cards a week after they come out? Like, that's not it. You know what I mean? So the one card that I would agree with would be like Verte. Because Verte is like a hit to everything. If you want to get rid of Verte, like, that's fine. Because like Verte can be played in Prank Kids and Eldritch and the branded deck. Like, every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Can play Verte. So like, that's just a hit across the board. And I'm a freaking Tri-Brigade is a Link deck and they play Verte. So like, if you want to hit Verte, I'm down with that, because that's like a unilateral hit that hits everything. But I honestly feel like even hitting the Brave cards, we just gonna put them to 2. Like, it's, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, chat.
Have you forgotten that the amazing power of money can do anything?
But we're actually making money tonight.
Money
This is good.
makes life
Hit
happy.
Sight's not even good.
Sadly, I wasn't able to finish my engine video. I kind of need someone to look at my script. Also, I think this ban list would just clean up cards that have been around for a while, like Verte and the DPE engine.
Thank you very much, Dark Emperor. Sadly, I wasn't able to finish my engine video. I kind of need someone to look at my script. All right, is that someone, me? Also, I think this ban list would just be would just clean up cards that have been for a while or been around for a while, like Verte and the DPE engine. Okay, but Verte I completely get, right? The DPE engine, what are you insinuating there? Are you insinuating that Fusion Destiny gets banned like they did in the OCG? Because they immediately reversed that, by the way. Are you insinuating that, like, we banned Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer? Like, I need more specifics when it comes to that. Verte 100%. I agree. And hold on, I'm not going to make you wait anymore, Prince of Blood. I'm sorry. The return of Fusion Destiny the 1. Oh, shit. Fusion Destiny to 1. Good lord. God, that is just, I mean, I don't, like, it don't really matter to me because I don't play it, but whew, that would be rough. That basically killed the engine. Wind barrier statue is no. That one girl in that video said that. We're not banning the wind barrier statue because you can't beat Fluunder. Brave needs to get hit, period. Pro players always cap when they say this variant isn't good. It's a common strat they use to get other players not to play a build so they have an advantage. What? So wait, what? You're telling me that Cody Angeloff would go on GG's video and bullshit for an entire hour just so that he could have an unprovable advantage at his next YCS, which he doesn't even know, like, theoretically, if it's real or how effective that even is. Like, I don't, yes. I'm gonna lie for an hour straight in this video just so less players will play a deck that I may or may not even face, even if I said the complete opposite. Like, what? That's a lot. That's what Smash players did. Okay. I mean, I guess I would think Smash is a little different because there's like, in Smash there's a finite amount of characters. In Yu-Gi-Oh there's really not a finite amount of decks. I guess you could say there's a finite amount of meta decks. It's not like you're just going to show up to YCS Hartford and be able to play fucking Frog Monarchs, and I mean, maybe, but like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to just show up and play like Frog Monarchs or some shit. Like, you need to be playing one of these decks to probably top. What's up, Jib? Okay. Jib, so I'm in a voice call with Cody right now. So specifically, what I said leading into the stream was, do we actually need a ban list? Or do players just want a ban list? Because I don't think that we need a ban list. And then Akinacism's retort was, no, we do need a list. We need to hit Brave, we need to hit Verte, we need to hit Prank Kids, we need to hit all those things. And then I was like, but isn't Despia the best deck of the format? So like, what is that doing to like hit the best deck of the format? And even if you said that like Brave is a hit to Despia, according to Cody, the best build of Brave or the best build of Despia don't even play Brave. So like, now you're really not hitting the best deck. That's just hearsay, you know, from like Cody. Jib has spoken. We don't need a ban list. Bless RNG. Press 1 if once again Cap G right as always. Look, that's all I'm saying. I've just been thinking about it. Like, I get it. I'm not like some great player, but we really just someone prove it to me. If you say we need a ban list, just prove your case. Because again, even if you're saying hit Brave, you're not the cards are not going to like 1. They're going to go to semi-limited status first, and I just don't even feel like that's a difference. We saw that in the OCG when Aquamancer and I guess Wright went to 2. They still just played like they just played 2 of like all the cards. So it was like a completely inconsequential hit. So like I really just don't see the point of, other than Verte, like what are we even doing? Like 2, 3, like it don't really make that big of a difference. I agree that Despia shifted the meta and pushed the need for a ban list down the road, but I disagree that Brave should be written off as not. I'm not saying it's not ban list hit worthy, but like my overarching point is, if you would have talked to me 2 weeks ago, Big Pimpin', I would have probably said, yeah, we need a ban list. But Despia shifted the meta so drastically, it's like if you gave us one, you'd just be hitting the old meta, which would actually just like, that's not the move. When it comes for ban list, when a ban list comes, like, okay, I'll give you this. If we got a ban list in like July chat, then yeah, I go ahead and hit the Brave cards, like go hit them to 1 or whatever. But like right now, I feel like the format, like chat, like the clock just got reset on the format. We're still figuring things out. You guys know how we talked about it last stream, how cards like Nibiru are like kind of bad now. Ghost Ogre, kind of not that good anymore. Like, those are just all shifts because Despia is like a thing now. It's like, oh, now we're randomly playing DD Crow. Who the fuck was playing DD Crow in like the last 6 months, chat? Or am I just disconnected? I feel like nobody was playing DD Crow. Now everybody has the word DD Crow in their mouth like it's a great card. So there you go. That's just like, all of those things are just shifting because this other new deck just came into the meta. That's all I'm saying. And it's like, if you other than Verte, if you're hitting all of these cards, like you're probably basing these decisions off the old meta and not like the new meta. Pre-branded, we needed one. Yes, exactly. That's my whole point, Jib. Is pre-branded, I think we needed an FNL list. But like post-branded, we do not. All of these, like, oh, ban Meow Mew. Like, you understand how silly that looks now? The people who were saying, oh, let's ban Meow Mew. Like, what? Meow Mew is like the biggest problem? Other than Verte is the only exception. If you hit Verte, like, I'm cool with that. Hey, Extreme Sword, how are you doing tonight? Okay, we can get to our regularly scheduled programs. We need a ban list. Fuck mine and reboot. Those aren't as much as I don't like those cards. Anime Night, like I would not be happy if Konami banned 2 cards and those were. So wait, this is your meta deck, Prince Blue Blood? I don't know if I could take you serious or not. Okay, let me just, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but let me just ask you, real talk, why would this be the meta pick? Because I am a trap guy, chat, through and through. But when I was watching this video, I honestly felt like they should not have dignified Altergeist. Like, Altergeist should not have been in this video. Because I just look, like, compared to everything else, unless it's just a deck where I have no idea what it does, I don't really see what Altergeist offers. Like, if you special summon anything that's not an Altergeist monster, you get locked out of Faker. Your disruption power is a bounce and an Omni Negate at best. Like, that, I just don't see any reason to play Altergeist right now. The deck just can't beat DPE, by the way, unless you just, I don't know, have like Imperm plus a bounce. Like you have to have like runner. You have to use like 2-3 cards to out DPE, which is kind of a card people are gonna play this format. How do you deal with Mirror Jade? You know what I mean? I guess again, like the whole deck is just Silquidius right now. It's like if you don't have Silquidius or your opponent stops Silquidius, like you're just not playing. You just don't have like defensive plays. Altergeist need a Link 1. What would that even like? No, Altergeist wouldn't even benefit from a Link 1 because like they already have one in Link Karibo. I mean, yeah, Altergeist like won't even benefit from a Link 1. Hey Cap, how about this an unban list where right, I get that, right? If you're saying we could just unban cards, that's cool. But the thing about it is, that's not an urgent thing, right? Like, let's say Konami has it in their mind, they're going to bring back, God, if I say Masterpiece, everyone's going to rage, so I won't say Masterpiece. But they're going to bring back Wind-Up Carriers and Mighty, Ancient Fairy Dragon, because why not? They're going to bring back Wind-Up Carriers and Mighty, Ancient Fairy Dragon, and Denlong. Right? Like those are not like urgent things that like it doesn't really matter if they do that now or if they do that in like 3 months. I guess that's not like my point. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't really matter because like is Carrier really gonna change the meta? Probably not. Like I don't think he was gonna go to play wind-ups at like Nationals just because Carrier got unbanned. I mean you could do it, but you know, God bless you if you want to. I was wondering if you could look at my engine script tomorrow. I can look at it on stream. Cap, we can have a ban list just to unban. I know, I'm just, what's it called? I'm answering that. Like, again, the point is, like, if we have a ban list where the focus is, like, chat, let's be real. The cards that come off the ban list don't usually have the biggest impact for the competitive meta. Like, of all the cards that got unbanned, chat, is Snow the only one making, like, an impact right now? Like, kind of. I mean, Tiger was really cute, but, you know, Tiger kind of faded out. What else got unbanned, chat? Tiger, Snow, Destrudo. Is anyone playing Destrudo? Like Dragon Link, I guess. I feel like there was one more card, maybe? Tiger, Snow, Destrudo. Maybe it was just 3 cards. Skill Drain? That wasn't banned! That wasn't banned! I'm just talking about unbanned. I mean, yeah, Skill Drain made an impact. So, 2 cards? Like, that's not a huge amount. Oh, a freaking Astrograph Sorcerer! Does anyone even remember that Astrograph Sorcerer is legal in Yu-Gi-Oh right now, chat? You want to talk about fucking irrelevant? Does anyone even give me a Keems in the chat if you totally forgot Astrograph Sorcerer is a thing? You totally forgot. Astrograph Sorcerer got unbanned and no one even remembers. There you go. So like, what hypothetically would have been the real difference between Konami banning or unbanning Astrograph Sorcerer in February versus July? There's no difference. The only difference is like there's no difference. You're not gonna play it. You're not gonna play the card anyways. You're gonna play it for the first week. Then you're gonna realize like this shit sucks, and then you're gonna like play some other like meta deck. So there you go. Wait, what? Yeah, Astrograph is unbanned, and no one cares because pendulums suck. Electrum Knight, no. I'm a fan of unbanning cards, but not that card. You bring back Electromite. All these shitty pendulum cards all of a sudden like plush fire is still banned, but like all these plush fires and all these cards like instantly become god. So like let's not bring it. Let's not talk about that card, Electromite. But not like real talk, PBB. Unless this is strictly a budget choice, I'm not even. I can't condone Altergeist. Not in this format. You know what I mean? And especially like if you play against like a branded player and they have the branded lost, and now they can banish your Sequidius before you even get a chance to bounce. Like that just feels bad. Like Altergeist's biggest problem is like the deck is so reliant on this card right now, chat. And one disruption is like not. That's why Eldritch can be good, because Eldritch just has Floodgates, and Floodgates can stop you turn after turn after turn after turn for one card. Can't do that with hard traps. Like these only stop you for like one play. Hot take: we don't need a ban list till October. If they hit all current decks. Branded Splight 100% tier 0. Oh, you're saying if they hit the current decks plus branded. I'm like, branded Splight? That's a thing? Okay, so hold on. Dimension of Chaos comes out in May, chat? Yeah, it has to come out in May because we already seen like the cards. So Dimension of Chaos comes out in May, which means Power of the Elements comes out in August, chat? Is it August or am I missing a set? I'm just using a 3-month gap, chat. When does Power of the Elements come out? It's in July. See, but and that's another thing. That's another thing, chat. You gotta like. I don't necessarily agree with what Jib's saying, but chat, it is kind of looking like we might have a tier 0 deck coming. Like, I mean, just basically, like, you guys ever gone to the beach? I mean, I guess this only happens like California. You look and you just see that giant wave. That's kind of like what's happening right now. So, like, you can look around the meta, and you can say that prank kids are so problematic. Bro, stop. Don't none of that shit matter the second Splight comes out. Like, Splight is them little fucking teeny-ass level 2 monsters about to fuck everything up. So, you know what I mean? Unless you're talking emergency ban lists, like, I don't know, I'd like kind of agree with Jib a little bit. Like, I just don't think we need a giant ban list. I don't know. I mean, I'm somewhat interested to see what Nadir, because he just dropped a ban list video. I'm somewhat interested to see what he put if he just went chalk of Aquamancer to 2, but like, I don't know. I feel like right now it takes more courage to say we don't really need a ban list. Players just want one because, I don't know, they're just antsy or they're bored or they just want something. They just want change. And unfortunately, chat, like, Konami has operated that way. And every time they've done it, they've done something like that. It's usually been bad. Like, oh, I'm going to give you guys a boomer example, chat. I'm going to give you guys want a boomer example of, like, how having knee-jerk reactions and not really thinking about, like, the repercussions of your actions can be bad? 2008. Let's unban Monster Reborn and let's ban Call of the Haunted. That'll be balanced, right? Let's bring back Monster Reborn and ban Call of the Haunted. Any of you guys ever played this deck called Dad Return? How'd that shit work out? Just saying, Twitch chat. Usually when Konami does those knee-jerk reactions, like, they almost always are terrible in hindsight. So just think about the consequences of the actions. That's all I'm saying.